Business intelligence is the use of tools and systems which help the strategic planning process of an organization. It allows companies to store and analyze data which aid in decision making. The Life Centre is partners with many other organisations, including the NHS, which has made breakthroughs in STEM research, and the scientists at the centre were the first to successfully clone a human embryo. The utilisation of business intelligence plays a key role in the development of the Life Centre. Business intelligence can transform raw data into reports which the Life Centre can use to base decisions off rather than intuition. It filters through all the data to derive useful information which helps improve the understanding of customer needs, market dynamics, and building long-term customer relationships. It helps identify and monitor business trends in order to adapt quickly to their changing environment or scenario. The internet and growth of e-commerce has oversaturated the market, and business intelligence helps the Life Centre make smart decisions and know when and where to invest. Business intelligence improves visibility of the processes within an organisation, which allows a company to identify areas of improvement. Overall, the use of business intelligence helps improve efficiency of an organisation. It increases productivity, saves time, improves accuracy and usefulness of data. Because of the ease of information sharing, it also ensures there are no duplicate roles within the business. It helps save money and maximise profits. The Life Centre is a huge organisation, so just like any other, business intelligence allows the business to run smoothly and efficiently. Without this, the organisation would ultimately lose out on money and the ability to make smart business decisions. Analytics is critical for nearly every aspect of a business. I think the Life Centre is not entirely dependent on business intelligence, but relies on it quite heavily.
The Centre for Life has a prestigious background and has carried out a lot of important and interesting research in the time it has been around. The centre was opened in 2000 by the Queen and has since continued to function as both a business, educational tool, and remained a world authority and a leading organisation for life centres such as biology. The Centre for Life as a business primarily operates as a research tool for life science and receives no public funding. This means that all the expensive and complex research that is carried out at the centre has to be sourced from revenue generated from various things that they do. So exhibitions, private companies funding, and organisations within the science and business sectors that the centre operates in, funded from them as well. Because of this, the centre has often been responsible for spectacular results within the fields that it research, and has even made global headlines in the past. As for the exhibitions displayed to the public, they offer a wide range of displays throughout, from collections on biological artists and anatomy to displays from dinosaurs, dinosaur robots, stuff like that. This diverse nature allows them to appeal to such a large audience within the general public that they often have no issues pulling in funding from this method. The centre also has close ties to Newcastle University and works closely with researchers, doctors, as well as people within the education and public engagement fields to provide comprehensive, cutting-edge facilities and opportunities for people like me, under and postgraduates within the life sciences field.
At the front desk, staff would handle most customer requests, such as purchasing tickets for events. The hardware components at the front desk would include a computer workstation with peripherals such as a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, a speaker, and a camera. Customers can purchase tickets using a bank card scanner for non-cash payments, and for cash payments, a cash register is used. The front desk also has a printer to print out documents for customers such as forms and a scanner to scan the completed forms into their systems. The front desk would also have a phone so that staff can communicate with other staff members around the building and to handle customer requests over the phone. The hardware used in the exhibitions includes interactive touchscreen displays, monitors or TVs to display videos and information about an exhibit, projectors which are used in the planetarium and the 4D motion ride, special cameras such as a heat camera, speakers so that visitors can listen to audio about an exhibit, and robots such as the dinosaur robots which are currently on display. The hardware in the cafes and the gift shop in the Centre for Life include a till, a bank card scanner, and a telephone. The till has a built-in button selection menu and LED screen to display the amount due for the item, a receipt printer, and a cash register. For non-cash payments, a bank card scanner is present at each till.
The Centre for Life is a multifaceted business, and unlike most businesses of this size, the Centre for Life will have their own main system and subsystem set up as a mesh topology. This allows for an intranet to connect all aspects of the business with various ways to communicate between them. The use of this topology keeps the network robust and secure and greatly benefits large businesses. Each department within the Centre for Life would use a way to communicate in real time with themselves and with other departments. They would most likely use an instant messaging service like Slack or Microsoft Lync. The floor staff would also require a method of synchronous communication, and they would most likely use radio networks as it provides the fastest form of communication between staff. The physical connections within the main network would include computer stations, tills, and interactive touchpads. These would be connected to one another and connected to the main server. They would most likely be connected by physical connections like Ethernet or fiber optic cable. This would be the same setup used in the laboratories within the Centre for Life. As with most public attractions and facilities, a Wi-Fi network is often split between public and private. The public network would be used for visitors and customers to the Centre for Life. This would be less secure and not used by staff. In contrast, staff would be given access to a secure network that is separate from the public Wi-Fi. This network would be more restricted as it is used for sensitive data. Since the Centre for Life also has many connections to outside institutions such as the NHS and Newcastle University, the Wi-Fi communications between the institutions and the Centre for Life would be well protected to prevent snooping or hacking. Not all staff members will be able to or need to access all of the data on the servers. This is why the business would use RBAC, or a role-based access control. This type of control design allows for the business to designate specific roles, which is usually done by segregating access to the server's data by department. The easiest way of doing this is with log-on credentials to all staff members. Since the Centre for Life is also a research facility, the access control would need to be slightly tweaked. This is done with the introduction of a DAC, or a discretionary access control, alongside the RBAC that is also in use in the main system. This allows for the researchers or staff to share documents or data with anyone they choose within the business. This also allows for staff to lock access to any documents or data that they have created.
Within the Centre for Life, there are many different types of software that could be used throughout many of their systems. For example, payment and booking programs will be part of the finance system, as they help keep track of customers. These programs may not be incredibly user-friendly, as customers don't see them. As a result, the staff will need to be trained to use them. Information systems in the Centre for Life include the software used for the kiosks, such as Kiosk Pro. This will be used by the customers and will provide them with information about the exhibits. As a result, the software will need to be self-explanatory. Other programs, like an event scheduler and collection management system, such as Lucidia, would be part of the administration and help keep track of property and events. This would not be visible to the customers, but needs to be able to handle large data sets. The Centre for Life would also use security programs such as CCTV interfaces. There are many apps that can help monitor surveillance cameras, but the number of cameras required for this organization may be too large for a small-scale app to handle. So, a program like Hikvision could be used. Additionally, they would have a website admin interface provided to them by Coalface, the company that made their website. This would allow them to customize and update their website even if a web designer is not available. The Centre for Life would also use utility programs to maintain security on their network. They would obviously have a firewall and some sort of antivirus, but this type of company is too large to have individual antiviruses for each computer. They would likely have a bundle package antivirus that covers all devices on their network. They would also use virtual communications, such as synchronous radio and chat systems, as well as asynchronous communications such as email for sending information across the different departments. Some technology isn't used in the Centre for Life, for example, artificial intelligence. This could be used for research with genetics or stem cell research, or could be showcased in an exhibition.
How reliant on information technology is the Centre for Life? Well, if we look into the systems of the Centre, we actually find that almost every subsystem is not 100% reliant on IT. Take the ticketing system for example. In the ticketing process currently used, IT is essential for website access, updating the database, and giving payment, etc. While the current system uses IT heavily, it is possible to complete the process without the use of technology. However, this would most likely lead to a loss of custom due to a large number of visitors unable to buy tickets online or even find out about the Centre for Life itself. In summary, the ticketing system, along with most others including the exhibits themselves, is not fully reliant on IT, but it does have a big impact on the business as a whole. In addition to this, there are some systems that do rely on IT to run to their full capacity. These include the previously mentioned ticketing system, staff communications, the public announcement system, the planetarium, animatronic exhibits like the dinosaurs currently on show, interactive exhibits, online advertising, and the website for the Centre for Life. Each of these systems would not work without IT, thus showing the importance of information technology to businesses.